Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to the Long Dark. We are trying to loot everything that is useful
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
in Perseverance Mills. And it's taken quite a while, but I have upgraded my clothes significantly. It's still very cold around here though. Okay, the gas station is the next stop for me. No cash. The gas? What's the price? No prices?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
How many marine flares do I have? I've never actually used the marine flares on the Timberwolves in this playthrough. There's a note outside. Hold on. Back out. No ATM, no cash. Dear community, the current events have prevented us from getting our usual deliveries. We have decided to ration whatever supplies we have left until we have more clarity on a date for deliveries to resume as normal. We'll be selling fresh produce while it lasts. Please note that batteries are out of stock and we're out of gas as well. If you have any surplus of homemade canned fruit and veggies, dried fish and meat, preserved eggs, fresh game meat or fish, or any properly frozen food you'd like to contribute to the co-op, please contact Josie or Camino. The co-op team will put together food packages for members of our community most in need, and in particular families who have recently lost a loved one. Thank you for your help, patience and resilience. Thank you. Thank you for not dying. Thank you for continuing to not die. We don't need a baseball cap. There's no food, but there's baseball caps. And what is that? Novelty glasses? Uh-huh. Baseballs and teddy bears. But definitely no food. No money. Let me take the energy drinks. In case I need some energy. Yeah, there's no food. Ah, yeah, welcome to the apocalypse. This used to be the post office. No post. No post, no food.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So I'm not gonna take the water anymore. Just cause I have plenty, right? Oh, that's... It says open door. It doesn't say exit. It didn't say, like, leave. It says open door. What if I want to open the door but not go outside? Just, like, have a look and then close it again? Open fridge. So there's nothing in there, right? There is a can in there? Nope. Are those not? Okay, those are not. Alright, great. Not even a little bit of food. Not even a flat soda. Actually, nothing. Wow. It's a safe though. Handwritten prescription. Patient Jacob D. Recommendations for sleepwalking. Take one antidepressant pill before bed. Lock all doors and windows in the house before going to bed. Give Martha the keys. Ask Martha to wake you up before the time the episode usually happens. Wear earplugs if you feel that the ocean is too loud at night. Dr. Larson.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Are we gonna do some, like, magical voodoo nonsense? The ocean is calling the people, and everybody is just sleepwalking into the ocean? and drowning. Ask us about barter trade. Yeah, no, you're not bartering anything. So the safe... Oh, there's nothing there. It's already opened. More... Oh. Wool E-wraps. I do need those. Let me repair that right away. Very nice. So there's nothing in here, huh? Fat lot of nothing. Missing persons. Okay, let's continue our adventure. Would the doctor be in the clinic? It's possible that he's not. Were there houses further out, or were there... That one's boarded up, that one's also boarded up. What's this?
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's not a real door. Medical clinic. There's a freezer outside. Why is there a freezer outside? Maybe I'll take the antibiotics.
People missing. All over Great Bear.
All over Great Bear, huh? Reminder, in case of absence, if you need to use first aid supplies, Cooper keeps a spare key to the clinic. Please write down what supplies you used so I can replace them. Remember to bring the key back to Cooper's. For serious injuries and emergencies, Jane and Gray are your first responders' point of contact. Thanks, Dr. Larson. Jane and Gary, I mean. Okay, well, let's check inside. I don't think he's in here, though. We might find some clues. Find clues at the clinic. Do I have bandages? I have one. Let's take one more. Sphygmomanometer.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Energy bar, nice. Alright, whole lot of nothing. That's a fake door. Those are fake drawers. Even the clinic has been emptied out, huh? Literally nothing. Antibiotics, right? Water bottle, antiseptic. Whole lot of nothing. Dr. Larson's clipboard.
I have no rational explanation for my patient's altered presentation. All that is left is the irrational, and I do not want to go down that road quite yet. Ever since the night we lost power, everyone has looked to me for an answer. But my limited journals are useless without a connection to the mainland. I will press on, but I fear it is time to involve law enforcement. In whatever fashion the law remains on this tragic island, in the middle of this catastrophe. Doing my duty, I will pursue the leads that I can, as I can. I have enlisted the local constable as well. He is here lately on his usual rotation, if also eager to leave once he saw the basic quarantine I pushed for. But he is hardy, and he seems dependable enough. We will see.
So, Doctors don't write like that. Doctors write in very abbreviated notes. I've never seen a doctor actually write prose or like this is like an old-fashioned doctor, right? Like old-fashioned doctors, as they are presented in old novels, write like this. This kind of romantic way of writing. Like real doctors write very abbreviated notes, like patient head wound, 5 stitches. It's just contusions, uh, administered painkillers, and antibiotics. Like they just they write very brief notes and very abbreviated because they don't have time to do all this stuff, and they don't have space either. Um, yeah. So this does not sound like a real doctor. This sounds like somebody role-playing as a doctor. Like pretending to be smart, when in fact the smart people, they just don't write very much. A brass key. Yeah, no, modern doctors don't write like this at all. Brain scans received for patients Jacob D. Claudia R. Freya W. Ben T. The results are consistent with early signs of dementia, which can be expected in elderly patients. What I don't understand is how you find the exact same symptoms in children. It cannot be dementia, not this sudden, and with several cases in town appearing just months apart. A virus having similar effects, contaminated water perhaps. Whatever this is, it seems to be affecting weaker, fragile people, for now at least. My diagnostic tools remain inadequate for this strange malady. Sounds like a prion disease. Alright, so something is...
Some of these findings feel familiar.
Something is affecting the brains of the people around here. I hope they're not doing cannibalism.
Notes are detailed, yet vague. You can tell he wasn't really sure how to interpret his own observations.
Uh-huh. Note from Dr. Larson. Keep locked. See Dr. Larson or Constable Pete for access. In different handwriting, keep the windows open. Keep the windows open. Requires garage key. Alright, so now we have to go to the garage. Is that the garage? No, no, the garage key. That is the garage.
Drop any of this gear.
I need to go to the constable to find the key. This is the garage. To go into the garage, right.
Where did they all go?
Like, modern doctors are more like scientists than poets. Like, you know, used to be scientists were natural philosophers. And so they are like, they were more like philosophers than they are like engineers. Whereas today, scientists are more like engineers than they are like philosophers. Right? Just like the evolution of science. In the olden days, science was more, you know, speculative. Whereas now it's very much data-driven, and so is medicine, right? Medicine is very much data-driven, and much less like speculative. So these days, doctors write like scientists and engineers more than they write like natural philosophers. I'm gonna explore the rest of the town before going to the constable, because that is the last location of interest. And I want to grab all the ketchup chips that I can. Nothing there, right? What does that say? Lighthouse? Perseverance Mills Lumber Mill. Oh, right. The lumber mill is there, and what, the lighthouse is there? Somewhere? There's a bit of wilderness. I don't know if I need to go to the... If I need to go to the, lumber mill.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
What is down here? Nothing? Right, nothing. Have I checked those? Nothing? I've checked those, right? There are boats. Can I get down to the boats? So far we have not been able to get down to the water. All the staircases have gates on them? Huh. Not a real door. Not sure why I didn't put the boards on that door. So the board on the door, it tells you from a distance that you can't open it. Saves you the trouble of trying, right? Like, is that supposed to be a real door or no? Okay, so there's nothing on this side of town. Let's go into the Constable's office. Why is the wind so strong in this place? Why would the wind be so strong in a sheltered cove? Alright, constables. Nothing there.
Where are all these people missing?
'Cause they're dead!
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Find clues at the constable's office. I do have a can opener, right? Yes. There's a stove if we want to cook. I think this is the first stove we've found so far. Maybe it's not. Oh, how interesting. Okay, we have a gun. Old logbook. Last entry, I'm heading out on a grid search. None of the locals have offered to help. And these blasted lights in the sky keep coming and going. Power only comes back at random. The local doctor's quarantine is sitting heavy with them, I think. They want to break out as much as hole up at home. The doctor's quarantine is sitting heavy with them. Yeah, okay. And now the doctor has vanished, along with what looks like half his patient summaries. I am heading up the riverway into the wildlands. There's a boat the previous constable stashed up there at the old launch on the far bank before the choke point into town. The plan is to use it to go downriver and return to the coast to see if things go if things go bad. No radios, no GPS, no backup, no choice, signing off. The plan is to use it to go downriver and return to the coast if things go bad. Okay, so why though? What's he looking for? Is he gonna get help or something? Or try to get help? A lot of fire logs and a stove. Ooh, very tactical. 1.5, 1.32.5. Highly protective at the cost of warmth, but it's still warmer than the wool mittens, right? Very, very tactical. A bed, a stove, sweatshirt, wool socks, handwritten note. Dear Constable Pete, I've conducted autopsies on our last 2 victims. Again, salt water in the lungs. Yeah, so they're drowning. Please come to the morgue whenever it's convenient and we can discuss more. I also need you to sign the paperwork in order to release the bodies to the families. Dr. Larson. Right. Yeah, so people are sleepwalking into the water and drowning. Industrial toilet. For industrial people. Huh. Handwritten letter. Dear Constable Pete, please find me when you can. My husband Martin has gone missing. It happened last Friday. I woke up and he was gone. The front door was wide open, snow all over the carpet, and he didn't even take his coat. It's not like him to leave without saying anything. But he'd be sleepwalking. He's be sleepwalking these past few weeks. I hope you find this note very soon. Please contact me when you're back, Jen. So the constable has gone off on his boat to try and get help, maybe. Yeah, no, people should tell each other. You should not just, like, go off on your own and not tell people at a time like this. Okay, let's go back and check the morgue.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Like, the whole town needs to have a meeting and, like, seriously discuss the issue. You can't have your experts just wander off and take risks and not tell anybody.
Okay, an improvised morgue. Looks like Dr. Larson did his best to maintain some kind of quarantine protocol for these bodies.
Doing your
Couldn't be
best.
easy for him, being in such a remote location.
Yep. Stone. Handwritten note. Constable Pete, I hope you find this note. I don't know how to contact you while you're away. I know you'd tell me to wait for you to handle it, but I can't lose another patient. They've all trusted me, but with Jacob I thought there was still a chance to bring him back from wherever the syndrome has taken him. And there's still the chance someone is out there preying on these poor people deliberately. I have only started to see a faint pattern. To connect the dots, I can see now that for each of them it started with insomnia, confusion, weird dreams. I was the only one who could see that connection, and I saw it too late. Now more people are missing. I'm afraid it's spreading. Yeah. It's some sort of brain issue which causes them to walk into the
This will
ocean.
come in handy.
I mean, it doesn't seem like that much of a mystery, to be honest. I can't leave that way. What are we doing? Check out the town's key locations. We still have to go to... Huh. It doesn't say the mill here. But we do have to go to the mill, right? Also, how much am I carrying? And maybe eat and drink a little bit. We have peaches. Right. Granola bar. Drink some water. Save the game. We are making progress.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Check out the town's key locations. Oh, there's a church up there, hold on. Hold up. Did I see this earlier or no? Alright, the church is locked. There's the mill, right? Is it locked or what? Why is there steam? There's a fire? There's a fire. They might be hostile. Alright, what do you have for us? Perseverance Mills.
Hey, what do you want?
Hi there. I'm just looking around.
Well, don't be doing that.
Easy, Jean. She looks harmless enough.
Trust no one, that's what I say.
You guys guarding the mill?
Yeah, can't be too careful.
You're obviously new here, so let me fill you in on the situation.
Oh, yeah?
Someone's been going around murdering people, and that same someone is trying to burn the mill to the ground.
Come on, Jean. You sound so paranoid right now.
How else do you explain what's going on here?
Could it be that the events are unrelated?
Events? Unrelated? What are you, a cop?
A
Scientist.
doctor, actually.
You friend of Larson's?
No, I hear he's gone missing.
Yeah, missing. Like all the others. And the dogs.
Holy shit, Jean. You're too much.
What? You think it's all some kind of coincidence?
I mean, I don't know, but it seems a bit far-fetched.
Can I take a look around? Maybe I can help figure out what happened.
No way, lady. Nobody's getting through these gates. Not until whatever crazy asshole out there is behind bars. Or even better.
Hell, Jean. When did you get so bloodthirsty?
Look, nobody messes with the mill. Nobody. Without this place, we have nothing. No reason to be here. The town would just disappear.
You're so dramatic.
I'll leave you to it.
Be careful out there, lady. Weird shit is happening.
I'm sure everything will go back to normal once the power comes back on.
Yeah, and I plan to make sure there's still a mill left when that happens.
I'm telling you, you have to stop listening to all that paranoid conspiracy shit Terry's always raving about on his radio show.
Radio show?
Yeah, Terry runs his own personal radio station out of the old radio hut above town. Mostly plays music, but occasionally when he's been smoking a bit too much, well, let's just say things get a little crazy with his theories.
Listen, that guy knows what he's talking about.
No, that guy thinks he's living in the X-Files or something.
Trust no one!
Come on, man.
Trust no one.
From yourself. Do you trust yourself? I mean, you are
Okay.
also a one.
So Larson and the Constable both left town looking for the missing townsfolk. Each of them is a piece of the puzzle of what's going on in Perseverance Mills. I need to find them.
So these guys have an infinite fire. I can bring the fish up here and cook the fish here. But nowhere else has an infinite fire. Oh, we're leaving? We're leaving town is the next step. Well, let me walk back to the bar. I don't know if I should sleep until tomorrow morning or risk being out in the wilderness during the night time. Let me go back to the bar and save the game. Maybe drop some stuff that I don't need. And then we'll think about our next steps. They put the infinite fire all the way out here. So if you wanna cook free water and cook the fish, you have to come all the way here. And they might not be here when we come back, by the way. Because we're leaving town, and when we come back into town, they might be gone. Not even sure if the things we leave behind in the bar will still be accessible. If we find the constable, we might get a gun, right? Constables usually have guns, don't they? And I should go light. I should drop anything that I don't actually need right now before heading out.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Can't talk to him. Okay, what am I dropping? Don't need that many accelerants. Don't need that many matches. Don't need... put away. Don't need that many stims. Probably don't need 2 energy drinks. Don't need the gloves. Let's not bring all the oil. That's full. In fact, let's not bring any oil. Don't need that many flares. And we don't need all of those. And don't need this much water. Three liters of water. We're almost not encumbered. If I drop one... Let's just drop the antiseptic. Okay, now we're not encumbered. And let me save here, take a break. When we come back, let's think about going out to the wilderness, even in the dark. Might be a bad idea though. But we'll see. Alright, see you next time.